Who's Good Potatoes? Spin the Leak here, and I'm going to be doing a movie review of Get Out. Now, Get Out is a 2017 movie written and directed by Jordan Peele. Written and directed by Jordan Peele, who is fucking hilarious. And this movie, without really meaning to tackle a lot of race issues, I'm not going to get into that too heavily. I might have some comments on it at the end of the video. Basically, Chris, played by Daniel Kaluuya, am I saying that right? I really hope so. I loved his performance. I'd love to see a little bit more of him. Is in an interracial relationship, and he's going to meet the family of his white girlfriend for the first time. The white girlfriend is played by Allison Williams. Another actor I'm unfamiliar with. Both of them did an excellent job. Like, early stages of the film, they had this great chemistry as the cute couple. All the well, for lack of a better word, slaves, were on point, making you feel uneasy. All the white people were super fucking white, asking the stereotypical questions, and only talking about black celebrities around Chris. It was kind of close to home. Like, it felt kind of real with how they got into that. Now, basically, the longer Chris stays there, the more uncomfortable he gets, the more he starts to notice these changes in the other black people that are close to this family. And he even gets hypnotized at one point and quits smoking. The thought of a cigarette makes him vomit. Basically, as things build up, you get kind of deeper into this web of human trafficking that has been going on within the family. Like I said, Allison Williams went really flexible. She went from having this really cute dynamic with Daniel, and ended up turning really fucking creepy really fast. I don't even know how she did that. How she was able to be so fucking straight-faced when she was changing her voice to make it sound worried and dramatic. And we'll say this, there were a few concerns whenever this movie was initially released. People felt it was racist, and I decided to get an alternate point of view on it. Before watching this movie, I knew that people had considered some of the issues in it racial. I want to talk to some of my African American peers and coworkers and get their feelings on it. And most of them raise the same concern, and that's kind of a stress that comes with interracial relationships. Strictly meeting the families is anxiety filled. It puts a lot of pressure on you or your significant other. It's like, depending on exactly what's going on, most of the time, one or even both of you are going to be stressed about how the family reacts. And it's something that's going to eat away, and you'll hear a lot of comments whenever you do meet the family, and you'll be trying to be as positive as possible, and it's just hard when some of it sounds so poorly done. Why am I just now getting the notification for that text? I don't know. I'm going to ignore it for a couple hours. But I do want to point something out. This movie isn't kind of blatantly racist. The Armitage family, for the most part, is racist. But at the core, the hypnosis and their goals, they were strictly focused on genetics. They never really got too deep into that, but that was the excuse. Overall, they are just assholes. They freaking, they're just assholes. I do also want to point out that a few points in the film, lack of communication between a few of the actors actually made things a little stressful. I'm specifically talking about the person that plays... I can't remember this gentleman's name. The person that plays a TSA agent that's friends with Chris. He was having issues communicating with the police whenever he realized that Chris was missing and found a string of other people that they knew that had gone missing. Let's see. Not that, but he was just so fully cocky. Like, it was hard for him to voice concerns with the way that he spoke. But at the same time, the way that some other people in the movie spoke was just so proper that it was unnerving. All in all, I do feel that this was a very innovative, very creative film. I'm curious to see more ideas from Jordan Peele after watching this. I'm definitely wanting to see more performances from the main actors. I'm going to go ahead and give this one, the great chemistry, the interesting story. It was truly an entertaining feature and a great take on kind of psychological horror. It decided to amplify it by setting it up to bring the overall stigma and fear of race that our nation has, and use that to its advantage. So I'm going to give this one 3.5 potatoes. I'm going to give it 3.5 potatoes because of the drawbacks, because of some of the chemistry being off, and because now I'm looking for another reason. You know what? Just because I had to stop and do that, I'm going to bump it up to 4 potatoes. Fuck it. 4 potatoes for Get Out. Have you seen this movie? How do you feel about it? Post that in the comments down below. Are you planning on watching this movie? Which I definitely do recommend. It's a fun one. Go ahead and also post that in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep on keeping on. I will see you in another video. Don't think I'm going to do anything crazy this time around. Oh, dropped it. I dropped it. Definitely, yeah, clumsiness. Anyway, take care. What's my next one? Fuck it, I'll figure it out.